So, remember the other day we were learning about the sense of sight, yes, and that we use our eyes. Now, one thing I need to tell you is that a person who can't see at all, we call blind. But if you are blind, it doesn't mean that you don't have eyes. You have eyes, but they don't work properly, unless something poked your eye out. So you have to be very, very careful when you're playing with sticks and sharp objects, because eyes and sticks don't go together. Now, we need to know all about our eye. So we have an eyebrow. Feel your hair, hairy eyebrows. Everybody has hairy eyebrows. Then we have an eyelid. The eyelid is the door of your eye that goes open and close. Can you blink? Open, close, open, close, open, close. That's right. That is your eyelid going up and down. Then we have curly whirly hair. Mommy puts mascara. She puts that black stuff on like this in front of the mirror, and she usually pulls a funny face when she does it. She's putting mascara on her eyelashes, and you have eyelashes at the top and you have eyelashes at the bottom. Now, if you look at my eyes have got as little, they look like a petal, but my eyes aren't a petal shape. Can you feel your eyes actually like a marble? Feel your eye. Yes. Can you feel the round ball? But you can't see the whole eyeball because it's hiding in your head. We only see this petal shape. Right. And then we have a coloured part in our eye, and that's called the iris. That shows us if our eye is blue or green or dark brown or light brown. And right in the middle, we have a little black circle, and it's called the pupil. And the pupil can go small or big, depending on how much light there is. So I want you to look in the mirror. After this little video, I want you to go to the mirror somewhere in your bathroom, or hopefully you've got a hand mirror, and I want you to look at your eye. Look for the eyebrows, look for the eyelids, look for the eyelashes, look for the coloured circle, that's the iris, and the little black pupil. And the pupil is like the camera. It can open and close to let in light. But now, you're going to watch, and afterwards you're going to build your own eye. I've already started, but this is what you're going to use. You're going to use this, what I said was a petal. You have that, you have a little circle, and you have these. Now, I was quick and I started already so that you wouldn't have to watch me. So I've cut out this. Ooh, it takes up my whole eye, but it is the petal shape that we see. Now I'm going to put glue. Look, I did wound up my glue too much. Wind it back in just a little bit. My glue lid is there so that I have an anchor hand. I do not rub like that. I only put glue on the edges. On the edge. Now look where I'm going to stick this part of my eye. Not at the top, not in the middle, but a little bit down. Here there's space, little space, big space. Don't stick it right at the bottom. Then you're going to take your iris and you're going to cut it out on the line. And I've already got my cut out iris, and I looked in the mirror and my eyes are sort of bluey green. So I found blue and green and I colour. You don't have to colour solid, you just have to colour. If you've got brown eyes, you're going to colour yours brown. Now look at my eyes and you can see the iris takes up the full part of the white of my eye. So now I'm going to put glue, watching there. Now first of all, why did I have a scrap piece of paper? I didn't want to draw on the table. Didn't matter if I went off the edges, because when I had that there, I went off the edges and I didn't make a mess on the table. Anchor hand, glue lid there, walking around only on the edge. There we go. Now I'm going to put the iris, can you say that? Iris in the middle. And this is the pupil. You're going to get a little pupil like this with a very careful line. You have to look there. I've cut mine out. The pupil lets the light into your eye so your eye can see properly. The pupil helps the eye to send a message to the brain, so the brain knows what you've been seeing. Now here is the hard, tricky job. Those were easy to cut. That was easy to cut. I know there's lots of cutting today, so maybe you can have a little break now, and you can come back just now, or you can push on. But watch now. There is a straight line, and you've got 2 of these. So there's lots of cutting, because these are your eyelashes, and the eyelashes are at the top of your eye and the bottom. So look now. I have to cut, 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 and stop. Cut, 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 stop at the line. Cut, 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 stop. Cut, 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 stop. There we go, the whole way. Now, when you finish the whole way, it's going to be quite tricky because it can't quite come around your eye. So now you are allowed to break little sections off. Now you're only going to put glue on that space. So watch carefully. Only on that space, a little bit of glue. And I'm going to stick it on the edge of my eye. And look, my eyelashes can flap. And if I want to, Natalie, you might want to do this. You can actually make them curly by rolling them up on a pencil and pulling it out. Look, you can roll your eyelashes and make them all curly. There we go. So you're going to do some more. Cut, cut, stop. Cut, cut, stop. So you do 3 or 4 or 5. The most important thing is the stopping. Then you can break it off. You can put some glue on it, just in that line area. And then you can stick it. And you are going to put eyelashes all the way around there and all the way here. Now the reason we left a bigger space here is you need your eyebrows there. Yes, so eyebrows are like hairy things, and they can just make brown lines. And if you want to, you can make black lines in between for your eyebrows. So you're going to have eyelashes on the bottom and the top. And did you see again how I curled them? Wrap them around a pencil or a crayon, and you can curl them. It's hard work, but it does make them fun. So now you know the structure of your eye. The one thing we haven't got here is an eyelid, the little door that goes open and closed. So your eyes help you to see. It's called the sense of sight. We use our eyes to see. A blind person still has eyes, but their eyes don't work. They can't get the message from their eye to their brain to understand what their eyes are seeing. Right, you're going to make this beautiful eye. I can't wait to see it. And you can play the blind game where you have to put the blindfold on that we played yesterday. And you can play those games where you put out toys and cover them and then try and remember what there was. Lots to do. Have fun. See you another time. Goodbye.